Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So we have a brand new legendary dragon to hatch today, and so we did buy the Yin Yang dragons bundle a few days ago now actually, and so now it's finally time for us to hatch this dragon. But the chances of the Yin Yang ever coming out as a dragon of the month seem to be pretty much very low, so I thought, I did a poll and everyone decided that they wanted me to buy the guy, and now we're here. So we have this adorable little baby guy. And this dragon has two personalities that, although quite opposite, always manage to come to an agreement. This gives it a very valuable advantage on the battlefield, as it's able to judge situations from multiple perspectives before making a decision. There's actually some really interesting backstory, the fact that he actually gets a sort of advantage over other dragons or the Vikings or whatever, just because he basically has like split personality disorder basically. But obviously Yin Yang used everywhere in Asian places. Might sound a bit weird me saying that, but he's basically just a recolor of the Lantern Dragon, although I do believe that the Yin Yang Dragon did come first out of the two. But, we got this guy finally. I remember the first time he was ever available for like, 2 or 3 days as part of a weekend special event. And we never managed to breed him then, so, I am very happy that we finally managed to get this guy and add him to the rest of our legendary collection. He has a very nice design, like, look at all of his red everywhere for his hair, then a nice bluish body. I do really like this guy, honestly. And obviously he does remind me of the Lantern quite a bit. He's actually next to him. I'll probably end up putting them in the same habitat. But yeah, this guy is just kind of like opposite colours because he's got a red body and then just weird hair. So yeah, I'm happy we've got him anyway. And the legendary collection eventually, like very soon, is just going to be like 3 dragons away from being a full set of habitats full of just legendary dragons, so that is going to be pretty good. Oh wait, we have the sage in here, so like 4. That is pretty good though. I am very, very happy about that. And on top of that guy, I also have some awesome breeding news here with this armored and seed dragon. And if we put the egg into our hatchery, you can see right there that I did manage to breed the astronaut dragon as well. So, new legendary, actually 2 legendary dragons within a week. Now we've got the dragon of the week as well. So now we just have to wait for him to finish hatching. But I'm super duper happy that we managed to get the astronaut, honestly. Because I thought that my luck was going to continue to be awful, but nah. Pretty good. Very happy with that. And no luck with the Briar then, as you can tell right there. But, getting like 4 dragons in a row would be pretty insane. But we do have a lot of other stuff to go through today, actually. There's currently a promotion on for 4 times chance for the Robo-Cluck Dragon if you want to buy any of the card packs. Obviously, we already have the Robo-Cluck, so I'm not really interested. And plus, the Apocalypse is the weekly card dragon, so yeah, I'm not even going to be bothering with the card packs for this week at the very least. And then in the news section, the Easter event notification is now up. So Easter is just around the corner, get ready for the hunt. Greetings, hatching dragon eggs is one thing, but hunting for eggs is a different story. Get ready for our very special Easter event and find more news and teasers on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And obviously we've looked through that before and we've seen this new update video here, so you can go and check that out through the in-game news section. But the new Easter event is starting tomorrow, actually, because Timmy did post this on the Gameloft forums that join them tomorrow in the Grey Egg Hunt, our season special Easter event. And then we've got an absolutely adorable gif here with the lamb dragon with 2 of the bunnies just scratching themselves. So yes, as I've been saying, it is a castle event, and there are some changes to this castle event from the previous versions of it, due to the portal gem restriction now, so they are going to be different, and we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow. My video is probably going to be a little bit delayed because I am working tomorrow, but, I'll get it done ASAP, pretty much. And just while we are on the forums, I did want to mention that some of you have probably already seen, but Timia, the community manager, is actually leaving on the 18th. So, you know, it's going to be goodbyes to her, unfortunately, but we are getting Belle from Australia in as the replacement, but the community manager for DML has changed, or it will be changing very, very soon. So, you know, you can go over to this forum post here and say your goodbyes down at the bottom if you need to, and, you know, wish her the best of luck, because, you know, dealing with the DML community sometimes is a massive pain in the backside. Let's be honest. It is way more effort than it needs to be at times. So, you know, it is sad days, but we are getting an event out of it as well. So, you know, I guess you win some, you lose some, and that's just how life is sometimes. But, you know, I'm sure that, you know, Timmy's going to enjoy herself and, you know, have fun with whatever she's doing. But anyway, after everything, let's get back into some normal gameplay. Oh my gosh, we're actually one piece away from the skater as well. That's so good. And how many points do we have? 10,000. Oh wow. I haven't been here in like a day, and it turns out that we've gained like 0 points. I wonder if we'll even get to 20,000. Probably not, I'm going to assume. But yeah, that sucks. I just haven't really been able to do anything because I haven't been home as usual. Like I always say, I'm never here, so I can never do anything. And I am kind of reconsidering just buying the new island now, because everyone does have the new update. Android players got it yesterday night, I think it was. So now everyone has access to the new island, and I may consider buying it now, because for a good while I was like, I don't know, maybe I should just spend it on food. But I do really like the idea of having all the islands unlocked, just in case we do ever need them. So I need to try to not spend all of my money and actually, you know, save it up so that we can do something with it for a change. And it looks like our rank is just continuing to go down, so, you know, I am going to put a level 50 or so dragon in as the first slot dragon. Let's remove this, and we will put Dean in because he's the weakest out of our main bunch, and hopefully that will help our rank to go up. Because I'm going to be honest, I have not done any enchantment stuff for a little while, and, you know, I haven't had a battle chest in a good while either, because we've been below rank 600 for a while now. So, you know, the more points we have, the less likely I am to just not bother getting the battle chest every day. I know, tell me off, shout at me, say, Quacks, you should actually bother to do your enchantment daily stuff, or your daily quests in general. They get you a lot of goods. A lot of goods that will help you. But no, it doesn't work in my stupid brain. So I just gotta force myself and just focus and, you know, take the 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day that it takes to get everything sorted. I mean, I can't do it if I'm just not at home, obviously, but if I am at home, I really should be doing it. But honestly, I'm very, very happy that we got the astronaut, and we got him more or less just before the event's gonna start, because after this video, I'm probably gonna have like 20 minutes in the morning to play, and then that is it. That is gonna be event time. And as with every previous event, especially castle events, we are gonna be on the case with trying to get those things done ASAP. And since the events have been changed now, or should have been changed to cater to the new portal gem limit, there's probably going to be some big changes to how the event's going to run. We have that weird, like, egg totem thing, whatever the heck that thing is, where we can collect points from as well. I'm not sure how much that's going to benefit us at the end of the day, or if there's any other changes with the event. I'm not sure if we'll get any more info before the event starts, to be honest, about how it's going to run, but we'll just have to see what happens, and chances are I'll probably make guide videos, or at least videos showing you guys of me completing each tier of the event. And if it works like the older ones, we're going to have 5 tiers at tier 3, there's going to be a reward dragon, and at tier 5, there's going to be a reward dragon. And there's also going to be a third dragon that will be a reward for collecting all the chests. Sounds weird, but opening all of the chests on every level. And the chest dragon is normally the hardest dragon to get. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And I have actually made a couple of predictions for what I think are going to be the reward dragons. So the wiki so far has only uploaded the images for the woolly dragon, if it's called that, the woolly, the sweetie, and the painted dragon down here. And those 3 I am going to predict are going to be the main 3 reward dragons for the upcoming event. And looks like the woolly dragon's going to be the final tier reward dragon. I'm hoping that the painted is the tier 3 reward dragon, because I really do kind of like how derpy it is. And I'm hoping that the sweetie bunny is going to be the card pack reward dragon, or like the pieces dragon, because if I'm going to miss out on any of the 3 dragons, I really want it to be that one that I miss out on, and not the other 2. And, you know, either way, I'm genuinely believe it's either going to be the bunny or the painted that's going to be the tier 3 reward. I'm hoping that it's the painted at least. I'm not sure what you guys prefer. I know a few people are actually saying they really like the chocolate bunny sweetie design. I'm personally, like I've said before, it's kind of some weird, like, last time I called it an abomination, I kind of felt bad because, you know, what's this supposed to do? It's just a chocolate bunny with a bright pink Barbie face. It's just trying to get through life, and don't feel nice about bullying the poor thing. So, no, maybe we'll just say it struggles in the physical department. Yeah, let's say that. That doesn't sound as harsh. So, yeah, a few people are saying they actually really like the design, and you know, everyone has a different opinion. Everyone has their different preferences. That's not my preference at all. But I really do like the other 2 quite a lot. Especially the lamb one, I think is pretty adorable, to be honest. But we'll claim this anyway, and now we got more food to collect. We do get our enchantment fights over with, like, super duper quickly these days. Very, very good. I remember when we used to be like rank 100 and just used to do endless amounts of really low tier quests and stuff. Oh, we do have our ruins ready. Sweet! Not too bad. Give me a nice chest. Fill it with gems. Fill it with gems and throw it at me. You know you want to. Here, incoming black. Yep. Incoming black. Oh god, that sounded racist. Please, that is not what I meant. I just meant. Whoa! Why is our food and gold upside down? What the heck? Okay. That's a very strange bug. I'm not sure if that's gonna impact anything, but yes, our food and gold is currently upside down. Now that feels like an April Fool's Day prank right there. That would have been amazing if on April Fool's Day, like, the ruin quests and the food that we collected was just all upside down. That would actually be like the best troll ever. That would have been absolutely infuriating, don't get me wrong. But I actually think that would have been like an amazing idea. Or at least do it for a couple of hours and have everyone go off. But then they'd probably be like, Gameloft is the worst company ever, they make the worst updates and there's so many bugs. You know it'd happen. You so know it would happen. That would have been an XD lel moment if you want to be one of those cringy, like, Reddit people. Or, like, 2007 sort of people. Oh well, that was interesting, to say the least. So much has been happening today in DML. I don't know what's going on, just stuff left, right and centre to do. We didn't actually get a shard out of that ruin exploration either. I need to remember to be angry when I don't get what I want. And score perfect hits. I don't want to do Dragon Fury. I don't want to win arena fights. I don't want to breed stupid stuff. I might do these two, honestly. We could always do the perfect hits. So, you know, I guess we'll get it over and done skis with. Just so that, no, we can just say that we've done it all, we've tried our best, we've done everything we can for today. Or quite a lot that we can do for today. I still have my auto battle tickets, which I'll probably end up using later on, just so that I can finish off some fights super quick. And plus, if I use my auto battle tickets, I don't have to waste any of my portal gems either. So I don't have to worry about any of that. Actually, before I do these fights, we should accept our gifts for today. See if we can get a piece for the Enchantress. There we go, 8 out of 100 claimed, so we do have the piece for the Enchantress already. And as people have been saying, it seems like there's only a max of 1 piece that you can get per day. In which case, it is going to be a minimum of 100 days from now, and, well, 100 days from when the update came out, until we actually see people having the Enchantress in their game. So it kind of feels like a daily login reward dragon at this point, honestly. Kind of weird. But I do understand why they might have wanted to choose to do it in that fashion, because, you know, whenever there's new dragons that come out, everyone seems to get them within like half an hour, or at least the top tier people do. It's like if a new map section comes out, unless the level has been increased by a ton, most people have, or most of the like really veteran players have the food and gold available to literally just level them up instantly, and then they'll get the new reward dragon for completing the next section of the map, stuff like that. I think you get what I'm trying to say. You know, if we do ever manage to level up Andy, I think it was like level 74 at full enchantment, or level 76 at level 4 enchantment, which would have made it possible to finish off the final boss fight with just the Autumn Dragon. I think someone told me that, or I saw a post about it. Don't know when, don't know who. I'm sorry if that was you. That rhymed. Hey! But, you know, if we can ever upgrade our legendary temples and all that enough, and do ever eventually level up Andy, hopefully we will get heroic mode finished, we will get the big horn, and when we finally get the big horn, I'll be a very happy girl. Because the big horn is a dragon that is going to elude us for a very long time. Because we just cannot, we do not have the resources available to us at all to be able to do that. And me not doing my daily quests and not doing my enchantment battles isn't helping our chances with that, is it? No, it's just not. I imagine the video today is actually going to be really long though, because we have so much, we had so much to go through at the beginning and all that stuff. But yeah, new dragon on the way, new event info, Robo Club pack stuff, weekly card pack dragon stuff, promotions and that, you know, it's crazy. And it's just gonna get crazier when the event comes out too, because I'm gonna get an onslaught of messages. Quacks, how do I do the event? Quacks, do a guide on the event. Quacks, are you at level 4 of the event yet? Please tell me immediately. It's like, Jesus! I don't have all the time in the world. And plus it sucks for the current event that's coming up, because as per usual, as it always comes out during festive periods, I probably won't be home for quite a lot of it, which is gonna suck. Whether we can finish off the castle event in time, you know, that's gonna be left to be seen. I didn't finish off the Chills and Thrills event, which I was kind of disappointed because we never got the Hellhound, which did make me a little bit sad, but there's nothing I can do if I'm just not home. We did finish the Christmas event, luckily enough for us, and we were one chest away from getting the snowman, but then his card pieces did become available shortly after. So basically, we got all 3 of the Christmas dragons during the event, more or less, which was pretty nice. And the castle event, we did get every dragon from that as well. So, I think we've fully completed more castle events than we haven't. So, and during those times, I was still working and still not home for some of them, so maybe I still have a chance at doing the upcoming ones as well. Again, we'll have to wait and see, and I don't think it's going to matter too much about your player level. Like, it used to be, if you have a lot of portal gems, you can do the event easy peasy. But since the limit has been lowered now, I think it's going to be a lot less reliant on how many battles we can do and stuff like that, and it's probably going to be down to other features. Maybe the events are going to become harder in terms of technicality now, so instead of just doing 700 fights in a row, maybe there's something else extra that people are going to have to do. And I do worry that maybe lower level players or players that haven't been around that long might not get that and might proceed to complain like we always get. These events are impossible, no one could possibly ever do them. You know, all that sort of jazz that for sure some of you have heard me talk about in the past. I'm sure that's probably going to end up happening again. Always does with the castle events. Even though to some, the castle events are actually easier than the regular solo events, which is interesting. It's just so strange how people's perspectives can be so incredibly different on the exact same topic. You know, that's just life. People are very different, different cultures, different experiences, different work patterns, life patterns in general. You know, you just gotta accept it. And just because you can't do the event, it doesn't mean that 95% of the player base didn't have the opportunity or couldn't do it. It just means that basically you couldn't. You know, it's an important thing to remember. Get this breeding stuff out of my face. I don't want to deal with that. Again, I know the breeding quests are actually, like, extremely easy. Don't get me wrong. I know they are, but I have already bred the dragon that I want to try and breed. I don't want to have to speed that up. Don't want to mess with it in general. So I'm just not gonna bother with the breeding quests for now. We're just gonna, you know, if I ever do have an empty breeding den and pretty much nothing that I want to breed, I will do the breeding quests as part of the clan stuff, just so I can get some bonus points. And what crap do we get out of this chest? Nada! I mean, we got one fine shadow, which, you know, that's actually not that bad, because we do need all the shadow that we can get. Need all the shadow, need all the legendary, need all the energy, need all the earth we can get as well. But it's not that bad at the end of the day. I said I was going to save these auto battle tickets. Remember your T's. Don't skip vowels or letters. It's not a good thing to do. Anyway, I am going to collect all of this gold here. I could do another enchantment battle. I'm just going to leave that up there for like 2 hours time. But anyway, for now, it has been a long journey. I am going to put this food in for an hour as well, just so I can collect that later. I'll keep doing map stuff, and eventually we'll get the 200 million necessary to buy the playpen. I'll be waiting on the astronaut dragon finishing hatching, and obviously, with the event coming up pretty soon, get ready for a lot of hard work as well. But let me know if you bred the astronaut. You know, he's a very nice looking guy, and I do wish you the best of luck if you're still trying to breed him. Try and get him before the event starts if you can. But anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.